A special weather statement has been issued for the area. It looks cold, just looking at it. Northwesterly winds are tapping into a very cold air mass. The winds will shift and keep things a bit more comfortable tonight as the snow moves in. Possible 3 to 6 centimeters. Flurries will ease overnight, but linger for the start of tomorrow's morning commute. Things will brighten up Wednesday during the day, while Thursday will be mainly cloudy, but close to seasonable. Feel like -8. We'll then see bright and mild conditions to end the work week on Friday, but Friday alone. Dave Phillips, climatologist at Environment Canada, joins us with more on this wintry forecast. You know, people are complaining that it's cold, but it is February. But it just feels like, we had that little reprieve when it was maybe as high as 6 degrees, and we've just delved deeper into sub-zero temperatures.
Phil, you're right. I mean, we were teased. We had about a week of temperatures that got above the freezing mark. We thought, okay, maybe spring is just around the corner, and then we've fallen into this cold bout. We missed that storm that clobbered the eastern seaboard of the United States and is punishing the Maritimes as we speak. And sort of coming in behind that has been this cold air. So we're seeing it. We have cold weather warnings out for parts of Ontario, say central Ontario from Georgian Bay to Peterborough, Kawarthas, not quite to the Ottawa Valley. So there's some clearly minus 30-degree wind chills are forecasted either this morning or this afternoon, today or tonight. But we're going to get back into a little bit of a mild, a bit of a warm up other than this cold. But my gosh, and then we see towards the end of the week, Phil, you're right. We see temperatures that would be, again, we're not greedy. All we just want is a little bit of warmth, and we're going to get that. And then all of a sudden, Phil, come on. We see on the weekend to Monday, we're back into the cold air again. I mean, it's the beginning of March. It's not going to come in lion-like or lamb-like. It's frozen mutton, I think. I mean, a temperature of -6. Normally should be about +2. So 8 to 10 degrees colder than normal then. But, I think there's some good news ahead. It's been a tough winter, Phil, as you know. What's really surprised me is the duration of this cold. We've had I can't remember when I last saw this. November, December, January, February, all the same nature, colder than normal. You don't see that in a 4-month period in the Toronto area. So we've seen that cold. We've also had almost double the amount of snowfall. So it's been the look and the feel of winter. It's clearly been front and center. And Phil, that snow sitting on the ground, we have about 20 centimeters sitting at Pearson, the official count of snow on the ground. We haven't seen the grass or the dirt for 42 days in Toronto. And that's not going to happen soon because we're still going to be getting some snow tonight, maybe 5 centimeters, as you say, and about 8 o'clock tonight, and then some flurries tomorrow morning. And it's just been absolutely too long. And if you've survived, here's the good news, Phil. I gotta talk some good news here.
Yeah.
We're talking about March. I've looked at the models for March, and it shows warmer than normal. Come on, believe it or not, we might break this string of consecutive colder than normal months. So March, of course, we know spring comes in March. And so my sense, we know that's when the maple syrup kind of flows, where you get melting during the day and freezing at night. And what we're going to see, maybe next week, I think we're going to see an all melt day. +7 during the day, maybe. +2 at night, so we're going to melt some of that snow that falls, and when it precipitates, it'll be the rain, which will help to get rid of the snow. So there is some good news coming, but here is the reality too, Phil. If you look at March, April, May, we still get more snow in those months on average. I'm not saying this year, but on average, you get maybe about 9 more days of snow beginning the 1st of March on. That's based on 30 years of record. You get about 20 centimeters, or maybe about 22% of our annual snowfall. So a little bit more shoveling, plowing, and pushing to go. But really, the back of winter is broken, and we'll be seeing more melt days than freeze days in the weeks ahead.
Yeah, it happens. I wish, I think I say this, and I think it's almost 13 years in TV. I was born March 31st, 1986, North York General Hospital. Couldn't leave, apparently, according to my mom, because there was a blizzard. And so that's just what happens.
Phil, exactly. And, the good news about any kind of return of winter, we're not seeing a rush to spring clearly, But when your winter returns, it often comes, Phil, with just maybe a 2-day. It's like not a long bout of it. It's not as intense, but hey, you can get some. I mean, April is called the cruel month. I mean, it's because of the weather. We can be buried in snow. And I don't think we've had a spring in Toronto in 80 years where we haven't had some snow. Maybe just a trace or a little bit more. But nevertheless, some of that white stuff. It's not apple blossoms that you're seeing floating through the air. It can be snow at this time of the year. So, hey, a little time to go. But Phil, I can tell you, I can see spring coming. It's not as if this was November, I'd say, oh my gosh, we've got a long time to go. But hey, the hoary season is on its last legs.
All right, let's hope. We'll see. But hey, it's Canada. It's February. It is what it is. We sign up for this.
Absolutely.
All right. Dave Phillips, climatologist from Environment Canada. Thanks so much. We appreciate, the rosy picture somewhat. Looking forward.
Absolutely, Phil. Good.